I'm seeing the bias.
See why I have a little. No,
now, what is your name, young lady?
Stacia Lang.
Stacia Lang.
Yes.
Now, I understand that you're involved in some interesting and exciting projects. Is there any of the show business projects that you can tell me about? Is there a glove that you can tell me that's been in your past?
Oh yes, a glove.
Yes, because I'm sensing that there's been a glove in your past.
Yeah, there was a glove.
Yes,
in my
a garment
past.
that starts with a G. That's a
Yes,
glove, right?
yes.
Okay, good.
And,
what can you tell me about that glove?
I guess you could say my day job
Your day job
is building costumes, specialty costumes for movies.
Now you say the word building. Why do you say building as opposed to sewing or creating or designing? Why building? That sounds like you're making the Empire State Building or something.
Well, this is using all sorts of different materials other than just regular fabrics like silks.
So what other kind of materials are you using that we wouldn't use in making a similar project, not for a movie?
Foams, leathers, all sorts of adhesives, strange and unusual things that you wouldn't normally use.
And what's an example of one of the strangest? Use Gorilla Tape.
Something you might, yes. And
what do you use Gorilla Tape for?
What did I use that for? For a breakaway costume, which is when the thing has to pull away and quickly.
Gorilla Tape may not pull away quickly. It may give you a run for the money.
It did, you know, if you use just little pieces here and there, then.
And what movie was that for?
I think it was a commercial, actually.
For a commercial?
For a commercial. But
you were selling probably a duct tape commercial. They used some Gorilla Tape on that.
But for the gloves, I just recently did, you know, the Spider-Man that just came out.
Okay, so you worked on the Spider-Man gloves. Were you part of the team that worked on the gloves? Or were you the glove woman?
The costume designer was Kim Barrett. And
Kim Barrett.
I worked with Kim in developing the glove pattern and for Spider-Man and all of the stuntmen. Yeah, and so of course I had a stitcher, and then there's the person who does all the printing, and then you have maybe 20 people involved in the whole thing.
Wow. So when you do something like that, or did something like that, what was your precise title?
Specialty costume key person.
Specialty costume keeper. Now, where'd you learn how to do that? Did you go to specialty costume key person college?
I went to FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology.
The Fashion Institute of Technology
in New York. What I learned there was all the basic skills like pattern making, draping, sewing, all of that. And then when I got into costumes, I worked on Broadway in New York. And
you worked on Broadway. What did you do on Broadway?
Oh my
Did you work on Cats?
I did work on Cats, and
what did you do on Cats? Did you work on that kind of cheeky alley cat that's in there?
Yeah. Well, it came a little later, and I was in New York in the 1980s. And Cats, I didn't work on I wasn't at the studio that was making them when it originally was built, but as they need more and more, you know, as they have to replace the costumes, then I was hired on, and that sort of started my career on Broadway, you know. So I worked on Cats, I worked on La Cage aux Folles.
La Cage aux Folles, who didn't?
Yeah. I worked on, let's see, Legs Diamond.
Legs Diamond.
And the most famous one, I guess, was Into the Woods. So
wait, it was called what?
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods, and who was the author of it?
Well, Stevens, I guess it was Sondheim.
So it was written by Sondheim.
Yeah. Someone wants to make a purchase.
Okay.
Here.